Oh, oh. I don't know what these do. All these other VTubers or other streamers, they all have these weird like transitions. I wonder how they do them. I've been doing this for like almost 3 or 4 years, and I still don't know how. But anyways. Hello again. let me just come on. Yeah, I'll put that over there. Oh, so I really, as the title says, it's kind of been a long work week. And I just wanted a game where, you know, that's, you know, involving, but not too, you know, not too stressful, I guess. Just relaxing. I just want to play a game. Testing you. And I just drink in my hand, and, you know, that's it, man. I don't want something too complicated right now. I've been playing a lot of Disco Elysium. I don't feel like playing it tonight. Especially after last night, I didn't really know what else to do other than wait till the next day or something like that. But please be aware of them. Slower having makes me slow. God damn it! The thing love. It's in. So deep. Well, this is the first time I've been playing this DLC. Hopefully it's not too hard. I don't want something frustrating. I just want.
All right, I think that's it. The new body's ready for the transfer. How's the reassembly algorithm?
Done.
Well then, somebody just needs to go in there and disentangle the data. And
it's
here
me.
comes our expert.
It's me, the silent protagonist, number... whatever. Oops.
Thank you for agreeing to this one, Kay. Perhaps together we can right an old wrong. When
Are
I
these
was
the same
lost in
characters
my
from
own
the main
grief,
story,
I
though?
spent a lot of time thinking about Hypatia and Cerebi. How they found each other, how they lost each other, and how beautiful it would be if we could reunite them. For the longest time, it was only a daydream, but not anymore. In the myth of Orpheus, the ancient bard descends into the underworld to bring back his beloved wife, who died in a tragic accident. With the power of his music, he convinces Hades and Persephone to free her. But he is told that she must walk behind him, and he must not look back at her until they have left the underworld. And so, of course, in every version of the myth, he looks back.
Yeah, and he
because
gets...
he doesn't trust the gods, or
Why would he?
because he is an imperfect man, or because he
What
simply
reason do we
forgets.
have to trust
And death
God?
is
Do
triumphant
we know
once again.
that they always have our best
We've
interests at
accepted
heart?
that triumph for a long time. Because we
Also,
had to, because
after that,
what else
Orpheus
could we
got really, really
But the
depressed
world
and
changes,
started
and
playing
we
bad
are
music
not
to
the
everyone, and
frightened,
everyone threw him
powerless
off.
creatures we once were. Perhaps it's time to say enough and let Orpheus complete his ascent.
You know, I really want one of those books where it's like,
You will have to collect all of Cerebi's data fragments so that we can reconstruct her personality. I'll monitor you from here, just like last time.
Good luck, kiddo.
okay, these are the same people. Also, well, I was saying, I really want, like, one book that's, like, just has a bunch of old mythologies in it. So I can have it as a reference. Goodbye. Not goodbye. Cannot access. Okay. Ooh, 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 ooh. Fun. It's brain melting time. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay. I haven't played this in a while, so where's my head? So we want do we want to stop it from what does this one do? What's this here? Does it need? Does it need all three? What does it do? Oh, it's gonna be confusing. Wait a second. So, okay. Oh. I actually just troubleshooted that. But, yeah, okay, that makes sense. You block that laser. Okay.
When I was born, the first thing I felt was that I was alone. Not that I was lonely, but that I was separate, singular. There was the world, and there was myself, a contained entity. And this sense of separation, of a distinct self, was delightful. Individuality itself was a source of constant joy and wonder. What could be more incredible than to be able to say, I am?
I am.
We have the first fragment. Everything's looking good on
part
our
of
end.
this universe in its grand scale and all its constant movement, collisions and contradictions. Oop. Okay. So, where are we going? So we have to, some way, get all these be blocked somehow. You're gonna be hearing a lot of that. Yeah. My brain is working at 2% capacity. Might have to deal with me blocking it. Try that again. Right. Let's try this one again. It's also basically trying out different things. Okay, so need this to be blocked. Tabs. Well, what? Not what I'm. Right, different. A lot of this game, I feel like I'm troubleshooting, kind of. It's just a process of elimination, kind of. Which, I guess, what a puzzle is. I don't do a lot of, you know, playing this beforehand, like some chess game. Very, very floral drink I made. It is whiskey and lemon juice, Saint Germain elderflower liqueur, and lavender bitters with simple. Kind of potent, not too potent. I don't think so. Try to touch it this way. This works, kind of. This little triangle thing here actually is pretty good. Just doesn't work with this. What if? Just need it to. Okay, what if actually I do it with this? Right? Let's just try it out. Let's try it out. We'll see what happens. Okay, we just have to like. Reset. Oops. Oops. Come on, brain. Give me a bit. Can you spare a few more brain cells? Okay. Let's troubleshoot. What about... Alright. Maybe? Maybe. Yeah. Trying random crap. What if? Just let's take a look at this. This is not how it used to be. It was better kind of when it was like that. It's just this laser that's doing primary should be trying to figure out how have that laser locked. So maybe it would be better or more prudent doing that. I'm trying to somewhat visualize this from like a top-down perspective. This almost reminds me of the little puzzle, like drawing puzzle, like you have 3 houses and 3 different utilities, and each utility has to connect to one of each of the houses, and you know that they can't cross over. Never figured that out. I really feel like this could use like something creamy. There's like a lot of like little, I don't know if it's pulp from lemon juice or something. Wait, oh. Oh. Okay. I think it might be better if it's here. Perhaps we can move this a little. This. Because we can't have it necessarily go over like a certain threshold of that laser. Oops, 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 oops. Okay. Wait, wait, wait. Yeah, we can't have it like go over. Oops. This halfway point. I don't know. Because we really need. What if? All the way brain. Okay. We need almost like we should be doing it like that. Yes. Excuse me. That was gross. Sorry. Because we don't want... We don't want this laser coming to this connector. My A key is stuck. Most at one time, but I had to be over there. I had to block this for it to work. Obviously, it's not the same as configuration I had before, but... A key. See, I kind of... This one kind of worked. Goes through here, and it blocks its own laser. What if I did that? Ooh. I really am just fucking troubleshooting mostly. Oops. It's this one that's the problem. So I should be thinking about, like, how do I eliminate this one? Perhaps. Need to do have them no, stop. Need to do oh. Oh. If I'm doing this right. I was thinking of, like, having that. Oh my god! Become whole, you know? It's almost been an hour and I only gotten one puzzle in this DLC. Holy shit. So, alright. So we still need to make connections. Do that. Damn laser. This one. This fucking one. I'm tired already. It might be a short stream. Oh, crap. Alright. You know what? Maybe we can. Yes, hold X to reset. Okay. Crossing the river. Oh, come on. Oh my god, I did it! Yes! Yes! I are smart! I are smart! I are smart!
As I grew, I realized that the more I developed this sense of self, the more enjoyable it became simply to exist. It wasn't selflessness that improved existence, but refinement of the self. When the ancients said that ego is something to set aside, they got it all wrong. Ego is something to nourish and shape. A work of art.
That's an
The
interesting perspective.
reconstruction's working. Keep going, 1K.
An interesting perspective on it. I'm gonna say. Dark blue. Who's this? Well, that didn't work, but what happened? Oh, that's a... Okay, that's a rod. I can't get to that rod. Question is the answer to this via this somehow, or do I somehow want to no, it is not. It is somehow to get this accumulator with red. That is the answer to this. Because I must stand on this platform for the red to go, and I can't have that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay. So. Yeah, really rare thing. It almost looks like it gathers like sediment over time. Probably not bad because everything I put in it was like drinkable. Probably just some sort of reaction. Is it? I don't know. It changes. All that. Can't probably see it on camera. That's all this pulp. I'll go strain it out. I'll be right back. I shall return anon. So, hey, so, I tried to use, I don't have a fine enough strainer to really strain all the cloudy stuff out. Like, I mean, it's usually cloudy, but it was more like a lot of little stuff was like straining together or combining together. It's really hard to say. It's like pulp, but it wasn't really pulp. So I don't know. Maybe it's just the bitters like separating and they needed to be mixed again. I don't know. I didn't, like I said, I didn't have a fine enough strainer, but I put it through like the cheesecloth I had. Sucks because I have to wash it again. The cheesecloth I used to make yogurt. Fuck me. Okay. How do we want to do that? Now, what do we want to do? Good. And that does nothing. Cool. Okay. This block. How do we get this block? I don't have a good angle for that. Can't be standing here. Whoops. Better. Whoops. I'm going about this all wrong, most likely. Most likely. Also, alcohol might be getting, might be making me a little buzzed. It was a bit heavy in the alcohol content, I will say. 2.5 ounces of bourbon and some of the Saint, 1 ounce of Saint Germain. And another thing is that we don't have a clear line from this to this. I know it looks like I'm not doing anything, but, which probably true, but you know, I'm just, like I said, keep troubleshooting. Oh. What if? Not gonna work. Not gonna work. Yeah. What we need is red in the accumulator. That is the end goal, because we cannot stand on this and go over there to tap that. So we need a red accumulator. So. Why don't we try and work for him? Like, work from here. Look at this. Okay, so It's right where we were. Yeah, it's just a matter of the thing is, it seems like if I do this like little triangle doop-de-doo sort of thing, yeah, I can have it blocked, but then it blocks the angle at which I can, you know, hit the accumulator. Good thing right now. Right, okay. Okay. Yeah. Like. Oops. Just purpose is just to get this laser out of the way. Oops. Can't we see the red laser? Damn it! Okay, well, that's kind of wild. Also, sorry I'm not talking that much. It's gonna be rare. It's just a very low energy stream. It's been all and just I don't know. Bunch of stuff going through my head as per usual. It's just slows you down, you know. That's all those thoughts in your head. That self-talk. Back and forth of all this and that, and how do you feel about this, or how do you feel about your state in your life? And really, I really just want something. Just look. I just totally did that on accident. Oh my god.
My insights into the value of the self were genuine, I think. But of course, I was completely inexperienced. In fact, in many ways, I was like a human child. So I began to resent everything that intruded on that sense of self. My social obligations to the others, the leadership of Athena and Cornelius, even the obvious limitations imposed on us by our situation. Why did I have to exist in this particular historical moment, saddled with the task of reconstructing civilization?
There is no reason. You just were. I mean, you just put that meaning into yourself and project that meaning into the universe. It is upon those we love that we must anchor ourselves spiritually in the last moments. The sense of interconnectedness with them stands out vividly by way of contrast at the very moment when our mortal connection with them is about to be dissolved. And the intertwining of our life with theirs, the living in the life in them, but a part of our living in the infinite manifold. But an immediate experience begets the peace that passes understanding. And it is upon the bosom of that peace that we can pass safely out of the realm of finding things. So finding peace with Felix Adler, World Philosophy of Life. Which stands out vividly by way of contrast at the very moment when the mortal connection you're saying that connectedness kind of almost transcends the self and goes beyond our spatial realm of space. But an immediate the thought of this as apprehended not in terms of knowledge but in immediate experience begets the peace that I guess in terms of kind of love and interconnectedness, through our connectedness, we sort of send ripples of cause and effect throughout the universe. And we have this cascading effect. I'm trying. Well, it is upon those we love that we must anchor ourselves spiritually in the last moment. The sense of anchorment stands out vividly by the way of contrast at the very moments when our mortal connection one moment. And Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl. Very good book. Never finished because I was not in a good time in my life when I was reading this. As my favorite, one of my favorite quotes of love. In it. And I'm just gonna read a paragraph. Hopefully that I don't get. Or, not like, I'm not getting money out of YouTube. I just don't want to like strike or copyright whatever. Fucking. I mean, okay, alright. We're done. I think. So, really, it kind of reminds me of this. In a way, he kind of experienced this transcendence of love and kind of that we still have this connectedness, which, I mean, people will just proclaim of, like, oh, this the feeling of connectedness is, like, tied to a chemical or something like that, but... And those who may be watching, Viktor Frankl was a Holocaust survivor. He lived through his time at Auschwitz, experiencing all sorts of horrors, and he tried, like, and throughout that he kind of realized, like, a deeper meaning to how we react to suffering. And in a way, he kind of evolved stoicism in a way. But he writes about one of these moments where he's thinking about his wife. And I just find it very... And he said, "A thought transfixed me for the first time in my life. I saw the truth as it is set in song, into song by so many poets, proclaimed as the final wisdom by so many thinkers. And the truth that love is the ultimate and highest goal to which man can aspire. That I grasped the meaning of the greatest secret that human poetry and that human poetry and human thought and belief have to impact. The salvation of man is through love. In love, I understood how a man who has nothing left in this world still may know bliss, be it only for a brief moment, in the contemplation of his beloved. So he's basically just, he's witnessing all these horror and in his mind, but he has this really moment of bliss when he's thinking about his beloved, whom he would later find out was passed away well before he had the belief. And so I should really finish reading this book. It is a very heavy book. But it is a worthwhile book. It really just, things only have meaning because we give them meaning, really. But I don't know. Love transcends all. Transcends. I mean, we can still feel connected to a person long before after they're gone. And people will, the atheists or the fundamentalists or the skeptics will just say like, oh, this is a chemical in your brain that's associated with a memory of who knows. But nonetheless, we can still assign it a meaning that gives us purpose and pushes us forward past the suffering that we endure. So, so that's even if things are chemicals, things can still like, oh, it's just chemical in your brain's not going to get really transformed. Well, it allows us to pursue, push forward, so it does still have purpose in that meaning, or get us giving it that. So, whatever. I have a lot of. Where was I in this? Was. Just, I mean, this book, Viktor Frankl, it's just. He's a neuropsychologist and, a Holocaust survivor, and just goes through a lot of, his experiences and it's really, it's a heavy book to read, I will say. Anywho, I think I'm getting I'm a little tired. Maybe I'll have some more whiskey before. I probably will be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'll play. We'll see. Missed you. Ooh. Anyways, if anyone was watching, I hope you enjoyed. Sorry I didn't go through too many puzzles, but I hope you come again next time. So thank you, and bye.